questions. Let's start with Mike Singer. Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Jamal, good to see you. With such a short off season, what was your approach? Were you trying to add something to your game? Were you trying to mentally recharge? Where was your focus over the last 2 months?
Focus was just training my brother. He's 13. Just trying to get him right, get him used to the work ethic and everything it takes to get to this point. He's been doing really well. Spent a lot of time with my mom and my dad. Just chilled. Tried to eat some more food. Got my wisdom teeth out. Just enjoy the downtime in Canada.
Next, we'll go to Vic Lombardi. Vic, go ahead.
Jamal, congrats on the season, and hope you got some rest. But I want to ask, with the changes to your roster, guys that left, guys that came, do you expect to play any differently? Do you want to play any differently? Style of play?
No. I think we're just going to play how we normally play. I don't see us changing much. Just have different guys in it, different guys in different actions, and guys we're going to get used to playing with and playing off the ball and stuff like that. So it'll be fun, but I know we're going to play fast and we're trying to get the ball up the court and use our size to our advantage and our quickness.
Next, we'll go to Katie Wingy. Katie, go ahead.
Hey, Mal, good to see you. Monte talked a couple days ago and was talking about the duties of a point guard and being a leader. And with you guys having 7 new guys now, but also all these restrictions and all these guidelines in terms of how you can meet, how do you begin to form those relationships with some of these new guys and get to know how they want to be led in order to be the leader of this team?
By playing basketball, by doing what we do and go out there and hoop. We move the team that moves the ball, so it's fun to find guys and find open man. And just excited to get on the court with them.
Next, we'll go to Harrison Wind. Harrison, go ahead.
Hey, Jamal, good to see you. Tim was speaking with us the other day and said, we're going to need Michael to take that next step. That's a poorly kept secret. Just from your perspective, how important is it for Mike to kind of make that leap and take that next step this season?
Being very important. We know he can do it, so it's just a matter of getting the reps in and going through all the ups and downs and finding confidence in his game and going there and doing his thing. So we all have confidence in Mike.
Next question, we'll go to Mark Kisla. Mark, go ahead.
Hey, Jamal. How do you think the team's run in the playoffs last year changed the perception, the status, the respect for the team and for yourself? And does that matter at all?
I guess it feels good, when a team gives you more respect and plays a little harder or stuff like that. But no, we're just worried about us. It's not like we won the championship last year, so we're going to keep grinding, keep going through the kinks and, find a way to get to the championship.
Next, we'll go to Chris Dempsey. Chris, go ahead.
Hey, Jamal, just kind of piggybacking off of that, what's the hunger level of this basketball team coming into the season to take that next step into the NBA Finals?
What do you think it is, Chris?
I think it should be high, but I'm not in that locker room.
You're exactly right, baby.
Next, we'll go to Chris Marlowe. Chris, go ahead.
I guess the hunger level is high, right, Jamal? I'd like to ask you about your defense. Seems to me that you were significantly improved last year. Can you just tell us in your development, what's been the key factor? Is it attitude? Is it the added strength? What is it that's allowing you to play better defense?
I think it's just mentality. Defense and rebounding really help help you work yourself into the game. You can be locked in on offense or just on one side of the court, but when you're locked in entirely and really vocal on defense and trying to cover guys, the offense will take care of itself, and energy just pick some of the games. So I'm just trying to focus more on my defensive energy, and then let it translate to offense.
Next, we'll go to Alex Labido. Alex, go ahead.
Hey, Jamal. Just wanted to know what your thoughts were of the new additions of Facundo and Jermichael Green, and what you think that they bring to this roster.
They bring a lot of talent. In fact, he was a great passer. I watched some of his highlights. And we know Jermichael's a tough guy. I remember we was playing the Clippers, and even just some box out, just him just being really physical, just being a presence down there and grabbing a couple loose balls against us, and then making some pick and pop threes. Kind of changed the way we had to guard a little bit when he was making shots. So I think it'll be big for us.
Next, we'll go to Jacob Toby. Jacob, go ahead.
So last year in the playoffs, he averaged 27, and I think Coach said after the season ended that they're going to need you to take that next step and to put yourself in that sort of category. So, what do you think it's going to take for you to get to that step?
I don't know. You guys love to talk about me and love to talk about what things should change, and you guys, what's your perspective? What do you think I need to do to take the next step?
We'll go to let's go to Aaron Rose. Aaron, go ahead.
Okay. Good talk.
Aaron, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you've had any contact with Canadian basketball, and if there is an Olympics or whatever the future might look like, what your feeling is as it relates to Canadian basketball.
I mean, yeah, we've talked, but I don't really know. I have 72 games ahead of me first, and then playoffs, and then we can talk about the Olympics if they're happening. So.
Next question, we'll go back to Mike Singer. Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Jamal. I think you said the bubble revealed who the true hoopers are. How much do you think what we saw in Orlando will translate to the regular season? How much can you draw from what you did and apply to this upcoming year?
You talking about as a unit?
For yourself.
Like I said, just being locked in. There's no fans there, so you got to generate your own energy. You got to pick up yourself and find ways to create for others and get everybody going. It's easy to go out there and just play, but when you see everybody playing with a certain passion, certain focus, that's what we're trying to get to. So, like I said, I'm just trying to use my defense to fuel that, just to fuel us, showing that I can give multiple effort on defense, and the offense will be more fun if everybody's playing defense like that.
Next question, we'll go to Miles Ditchter. Miles, go ahead.
Hey, Jamal. Hope you're doing well. Between yourself, Shea, Lou Dort, Steve Nash being named head coach, there's obviously Canadians kind of took center stage for a while there in the bubble. How do you build on that momentum going into this NBA season?
Just by keep playing our game. We've done that by playing our game and going there and playing hard, and that's what's going to take to keep going. It doesn't just happen overnight, but these guys are good. If we do play, there is Olympics, then it'll be a lot of fun to play with these guys and really get to see the roster that we have.
Go back to Chris Dempsey next. Chris, go
ahead. Given the low that you played in the playoffs last year, and it's only, last year, just a couple months ago, do you expect to be eased in any way during the preseason leading up to the regular season, or even minutes kind of tempered in the regular season to start?
Good question, Chris. I'm not really sure. I just go out there and do my job. If coach needs me to play 45, I'm more than happy to do that. And if he thinks I need to take a break on some back-to-backs or something, then I guess that's fine too. It's all up to him. I know he doesn't want to push us too hard, and we got a lot of depth and a lot of guys that can hoop. So maybe he'll give him a chance to play early in the season. Maybe he won't. I don't know. So it's gonna be exciting to see the rotation And like you said, we got 7 new guys. We got stuff to figure out. Coach has stuff he wants to figure out. So it's gonna be exciting to see. Like I just said, I can't wait to be back in the gym with everybody and get this going.
All right, we have time for a few more questions. We'll go to Stephen Lounge next. Stephen, go ahead.
Hey Jamal, Steve Lung from Sportsnet here in Canada. Like I know you said it's a little too early to be thinking about the Olympics or whatnot, but should Canada qualify for the Olympics? So like what would playing in those games mean for you personally and for your career?
I mean a lot, obviously. Anytime you play for your country, it's a different type of honor than just playing in a team or in a league. You're going against the best athletes in the world on the biggest stage, so it'll be a lot of fun. Plus, I get to play with guys I never get to play with or practice with. I got some good friends on there too, so it'll be just a really good experience, especially being in a different country playing. I look forward to it. I just hope it happens, and like I said, just trying to get through this season the best way we can, try and get through it healthy, and look ahead.
All right, we have time for one more here. We'll end with Vivek Jacob. Vivek, go ahead.
Hey Jamal, it's Vivek from Complex Canada here. You mentioned, training your brothers, being back home and spending time with the family. With how heavy everything in the bubble was, how nice was it to just do the little things again?
Really nice. I miss it. I'm actually going to take a flight and go back to Canada tomorrow. Yeah, I miss it. I just miss being with my fam and miss the downtime. I don't get to see them often. And, some teams have had 10 months. They could have had a whole baby along the way. And we had 60 days, 2 months. So everybody's going to be looking at the record. Everybody's going to be looking at what we're doing. And it's just like every team right now is different. With the virus and the pandemic going on, everybody's trying to handle it a different way and handle the best of their ability. So, like I said, I'm excited to see what we got and how we go forward. And I know we're going to be different than all the other teams, knowing that we have another deep playoff run compared to some other teams that have had all this time off. So.
All right, Jamal, that will do it. We appreciate you taking the time, man. Thank you.
Sure.